Some weapons destroy buildings, others destroy humanity itself. Today, I don't want to talk only about war. I want to talk about what war slowly does to people, even to those who are far away from it. Every day we open social media and see images of destruction, burned streets, broken hospitals, parents carrying frightened children, smoke covering the sky. At first, these images shock us, but after weeks, after months, something dangerous begins to happen. We get used to them, and I think that is one of the greatest tragedies of our generation. People are slowly becoming emotionally numb to suffering. One of the weapons that has become part of global discussions in recent years is the phosphorus bomb, also known as a white phosphorus weapon. It contains a chemical substance called white phosphorus, which catches fire when it comes into contact with oxygen. It burns at extremely high temperatures and creates thick smoke. Militaries sometimes use it for smoke screens or signaling during combat. However, when it is used near civilians, it can cause devastating burns, fires, and severe injuries. But this speech is not about military strategy. It is not about politics either. It is about humanity. Because behind every explosion, there are real people. People who had normal lives before everything changed. Children who once worried about homework instead of survival. Parents who once planned birthdays instead of escape routes. Families who once argued over small things, never imagining they would one day pray simply to stay alive. War steals ordinary life from ordinary people. And the scariest thing is that, from far away, suffering can start to feel like entertainment. We scroll past videos of destruction between funny clips, music, and trends. In less than a minute, we move from watching someone cry in fear to watching a dance video. That should disturb us. Because human pain should never become something ordinary. Think about this for a moment. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night because of sirens. Imagine not knowing whether your school, your house, or your family will still be there tomorrow. Imagine being a child and learning the difference between the sound of rain and the sound of bombs. No child should have to live like that. And yet, millions do. Sometimes we talk about war using numbers, hundreds injured, thousands dead, millions displaced. But numbers hide reality. A number cannot show fear. A number cannot show trauma. A number cannot show a child asking where their parents are. When we only focus on statistics, we risk forgetting that every number is a human being with memories, dreams, and a future that mattered. People often say, the world has always had wars. Maybe that is true, but history should not become an excuse for silence. If humanity is truly evolving, then compassion should evolve too. Technology keeps advancing faster every year. We create smarter machines, faster systems, more powerful weapons. But emotional intelligence and empathy are just as important as intelligence itself. Because what is the point of progress if humanity loses its heart along the way? I think awareness begins with refusing to look away. It begins when we stop treating suffering as background noise. When we stop thinking, it is happening far away, so it does not concern me. Because pain anywhere in the world is still pain. A frightened child in another country is still a child. A grieving mother is still a mother. A destroyed home is still someone's entire world. And maybe we cannot stop every war ourselves, but we can choose compassion over indifference. We can choose awareness over silence. We can choose to remain human in a world that sometimes encourages people to become emotionally cold. Because once society loses empathy, violence becomes easier to ignore. And that is dangerous for everyone. At the end of the day, people may forget headlines. They may forget political speeches. But they should never forget the value of human life. So, today I want to leave you with one final thought. The greatest threat to humanity is not only weapons. It is the moment people stop caring about the suffering of others. Because sometimes, the strongest act of resistance is simply refusing to lose your humanity. Thank you.